Hello and welcome to the video. So, if you guys remember, I did a tour of the Iowa 80 truck stop. If you haven't seen that video, go look it up. I ran out of time going through the truck stop because it's so massive to get over to the trucking museum. So right now we're gonna go check out the trucking museum. So let's go check it out. Dun 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 dun. It's a nice looking truck. Oh, there goes the oversized load. Let's just watch that thing drive by. We'll get a picture of it. Okay, now we're off. We're gonna go check out this trucking museum. The trucking museum. All right, the nice lady said that we were allowed to take pictures. I'm assuming that means video too. Look at this thing right here. Wow, that's a lot of old Coke bottles. That's enough for a decent party right there. Oh, what is that? It's an old white. Nice. Top speed, 15 miles an hour. Holy cow. Man, you were probably cruising back then at 15 miles an hour with a truck this big. One taillight. DOT would not like that. That axle though. Thing's a brute. What we got over here? Here's a... Alright. See? Electric vehicles are no new thing. We had electric vehicles actually before we had gasoline powered vehicles. They sucked then, they suck now. Look at that battery. Holy shit. There you go. Everything you want to know about the Walker electric truck. Kind of boring. Just kidding. It's actually pretty interesting. Load capacity 6,000 pounds. Wonder how fast that thing goes. There's another Walker. This one's gas and electric. I bet you the batteries are up here. Maybe they're below the floor. I don't know. Hard to say. Look at that electric motor. That's pretty badass. And here we go. See, this Ford faster, 10 miles an hour faster than the Chevy. It's really surprising. I don't know what happened to Ford over the years. Man, this old Mac looks like a choo-choo train. Looks like a road adaptation of a train. I bet you that is extremely difficult to maintain. Just saying. And those springs right there, that looks rough. Looks like a rough riding son of a bitch. This float though, this is pretty badass. Okay, so what the hell is this thing? It's like a will it crush machine. Holy cow, look at the taillights on that thing. I don't even believe they're really taillights, they're just lanterns. Kerosene lanterns with red lenses. Definitely some slick looking trucks in here. I want to see if they have one like my parents have. Look at this old tow truck right here. How neat is that? Wow. Look, even the Mac goes faster than a Chevrolet. Chevrolet just did not have this shit together. Here's an old Packard. It's like practically a tractor, I think. Yeah. Right.
So it's a GoPro with the.
Yeah, this is
Hello, audience. Thanks, sir.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good one. Well, Diamond T. That's pretty sweet. Diamond T's always got like a high level of quality that I liked. I mean, you can even see it where they've got this embossed plate and it's Frenched into the hood. That just looks cool. 47 Studebaker. Nice. This is the same year as my parents' truck. I think the Dodge has 97.5 horsepower. Same thing, 6-cylinder flathead gas engine. This one is a tractor trailer and it has low tires. Somebody should bump those tires up. Alright, so here GM's starting to get the hang of things. They've got a really decent truck by 31. Definitely increase the size. This is the first GM T110. Serial number 1. This truck weighs 38,000 pounds. Good God. This truck has air brakes and a 12-speed, which in this day and age, air brakes were almost unheard of. Very, very few trucks had air brakes. For an example, this truck weighing 38,000 pounds is almost double what a similar truck today would weigh. REO Speedwagon, another company that's defunct. Relay's defunct. Graham's defunct. Brockway's defunct. The Fagel defunct. This is an old Diamond T. Avery tractor gasoline farm wagon. Top speed 15 miles an hour. So basically what GM was making was a gasoline powered tractor. Look at those wheels. Iron wheels. Most of these companies are defunct by now. Yes. Ooh, nice. Look at this old Kenworth. 1938. Great race. 70 miles an hour. Now this truck was a mover right here. Oh, look, it's a race truck. It's an actual race truck. I think this is definitely a cool truck. I like it. I could drive one of these as a daily driver. Maybe I should get one of these for a daily driver. That would be neat. Okay, now this is a 5-star General from GM. And I actually used to drive one of these trucks too. It was a day cab. This hood right here weighs about 5,000 pounds, no joke. It takes 2 men and a boy to lift that thing. It is huge and heavy. Extremely heavy. But I used to drive it as a tow truck. Same thing with the, I want to say it's a 58 Mac that I used to drive. It was also a tow truck. The Astro. This is the original Astro van. Here's the Bandit. This is a cool old race truck. Oh, look at that. This truck held the land speed record for a while. 150.918 miles per hour on retreads. Those are Bandit retreads. So, for those of you that don't know what a retread is, let me show you. Okay, so for example, you have this tire and you've worn it out. It's got very little tread left. What they do is they take this tire, they mount it on a machine, and they run it around in a circle, and they grind off all the residual tread that's left and take it down to its carcass. Then, in the machine that's heated, extreme pressure, they wrap it in another piece of tread and glue it on and seal it up so you don't have any air bubbles in between there. And it's a process that's gotten a bad name from a lot of people because sometimes when you're putting the tread on, there are air bubbles or you have tread separation. What I mean by tread separation is, see, this is a recap tire. So this section right here is the new tread, and it's fitted with this right here, and that blends the edge between the tread and the carcass. Well, this new tread has to join up at some place, and sometimes it comes apart, and then it peels off the tire and flings up. You blow your tire, you blow your fender off. I know definitely there's a couple of my friends that got experience with that, so I've had one come off, but it was on a dump truck and it was on the back tire. Wow. Now this is a lot of lights on this truck. Damn. Oh, 72 Dodge. So this is basically what my parents' truck is, just 25 years later. Definitely a different looking truck. I think theirs looks much better. Nice Peterbilt. Ford T800. That's interesting. Did Kenworth copy Ford's name? Which is really surprising that since they have the T800, Kenworth has the T800. And they haven't said anything about that. Why would Ford object to Tesla having the Model E when they say that it's so close to an earlier Ford model that they patented? I would imagine that they had patented the T800. There's a 46 Studebaker dump truck, looks like. Oh, it's a stock trailer that they used to haul cows and horses and shit. There's a super white Mustang. Here you go. Here's another example that says Mustang on it. It's a 1962. Ford didn't come out with the Mustang until several years after that. There's old Fagel. This is a goofy looking van, that's for sure. If this were in cars, this would be the socially awkward bus. Ooh, look at this thing. What is this? It's a shelling service. Wonder what it shells. So, says nothing on the front side of it. Maybe it's for grain? I'm not sure. Has a big old fan. A conveyor. An auger. Maybe it's for corn. If any of you know, drop a comment down in the comment section. I'd be interested to know what this is for. There's some cool old Macs. Now my dad originally, his first truck that he owned was similar to these trucks right here. See, once again, here we are with the Diamond T quality. Look at this plate right here. Obviously the door says dick on it, but probably his brother's truck says asshole on the other side. Just kidding. Nice old grill guard right here. Probably keeps birds and shit out of your louvers. If you notice, these are actually not grill slates, but these are louvers. So in the early days, they didn't have really good working thermostats, and so these radiators were so big to cool the big diesel engine, yet they were so big that the truck couldn't ever get heated up with the air flowing across it. So they created these louvers right here where when it's cold, the louvers will close, and then once the engine gets heated up, they open up, and obviously if you hit a really cold front, they can open and close. Some of them were automatic, temperature controlled, and some of them were manually adjusting. Yeah, just look how small these older trailers are. I mean, for the time, pulling that much weight was a big thing, but compared to today's trailers, even this one's small. Here's a bigger stock trailer. That is one heavy duty truck right there. That's got a turbocharged 6 in it. It's a mid-60s B873 SX. And I believe that is quite the heavy haul truck right there. There's no auto car. Taylor would like this truck. He likes them old auto cars. Alright, now this is the kind of Kenworth I would love to. Early 50s, late 40s, somewhere in there. I think these trucks are just absolutely gorgeous. And if you guys haven't seen my parents' truck, check back a couple videos when we went off-roading. I started the video out right next to their 47 Dodge dump truck. Very neat. You gotta go check it out. This truck is pretty much all wood, old Walker. Set down one of those electric cars. Now you can see, since the battery tray is empty, you can see just exactly how big the batteries were in that truck out there. So crazy. There's a old Peterbilt. This is a early 40s Pete 270D. Oh, I'm sorry. 270 DC. It's like he was out sitting in somebody's field getting rocks thrown at it and paint peeling off of it. These guys went and drug it out of there and just parked it right here. Didn't even worry about cleaning the mud off the tires. Oh, this is a chain drive Peterbilt. Only one of 3 chain drive Peterbilts to know to exist. Alright guys, well, this is the last truck right here. Oh, no, we already looked at this one. So that does it. That is the Iowa 80 Trucking Museum. Looks like my trucks are still over there on the other side of that compass lease. Several trucks out here. Nice show trucks. So that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I hope you liked what you saw. If you did, please smash that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and share this video with all of your friends. I will catch you guys on down the road.